In this video, I'll unbox and assemble the Fluance RT85 turntable with Lucky Bamboo finish. Before I begin, I want to mention the condition of the box. Fluance couldn't be bothered to ship the turntable in proper packaging and instead just sent it in its retail box. There's only a single strip of tape holding it together, and the bottom nearly fell out in shipping. I'm glad I went with Lucky Bamboo, otherwise it might have arrived in worse condition. Fluance must be extremely confident in their packaging, as it appears to be really well protected on the inside. Here we have the AC adapter, a really nice set of 3-foot RCA cables, a 3-foot ground cable, the motor pulley cover. I'll show you where that goes in a bit. The dust cover. Fun fact, not all turntables come with a dust cover. In this baggie we have some white gloves. I assume the gloves are for the glossy finished turntables. Bubble level. The turntable has to be perfectly flat, so use the bubble boy. Some full color marketing material. User's manual. You will no doubt be looking at this to make sure setup goes smoothly. A quick bird's eye view in the box before I take stuff out. Inside this box is the acrylic platter. As stated on the Fluance website, the greater mass of the acrylic platter damps unwanted vibrations, resulting in a more three-dimensional sound with tighter bass, a fuller mid-range, and overall improved clarity. I'm not the spelling police, but when I googled dimensional, the response was literally the misspelling of dimensional. Oy. Taped up in the styrofoam, we have the remaining parts. The counterweight, the head shell with 2M blue cartridge pre-installed, and one of the dust cover hinges. And on the other side is the adapter to play 45s and the second dust cover hinge. The plastic covering the turntable is not taped or secured, making it easy to remove. An additional layer of protective material covers the plinth, which again seems more beneficial for the glossier materials. I'm not sure why I did this, but I wanted to wear the gloves when handling the plinth, even though it's not necessary. Taking a look at the bottom, we can see that there are 3 height adjustable rubber feet, and on the back side we have the connectivity. Let's go ahead and assemble the RT85 so it looks more like a true turntable. Following the instructions, step 1 is to install the acrylic platter. When doing so, make sure the correct surface is facing up. Next, place the motor pulley cover here, being sure to line up the notch in the cover with the one in the plinth, then push down. Carefully pull the rubber belt from the platter and stretch it over the pulley motor. If the cover is not down all the way, it will interfere with the belt. Roll the platter around to make sure that the belt is on straight and there's no drifting. The tone arm is secured with a twisty tie. Remove that and the plastic shield around the tone arm. Slide the counterweight onto the end of the tone arm with numbers facing forward until it clicks on. You may want to wait to remove the protective cover from the head shell. I was a little too excited here. Install the head shell by plugging it into the end of the tone arm, then twist the locking nut. Lastly, it's time to install the dust cover. The hinges are a bit tricky since you have to twist them at an angle, like so. You can't slide them straight on. They have to be pried in on their side, then twisted, then down. Once the hinges are on the dust cover, you simply slide them into the hinge mounts already installed on the plinth. They go on fairly easy and just rest in place. Overall, I'm happy with the build quality. I will give the RT85 a spin in the coming weeks as I work on finishing the audiophile listening room you can follow along with on my channel.